My name is Rich DeLacy. I'm the project superintendent for Hensel Phelps. Been with the company for 20 years. Currently we're sitting at the Metro Southwestern Yard. So they have the ability to bring trains in here, do maintenance on them. They have a full car wash, they have a paint and body shop, and they can do all the service, oil changes and whatnot for all of the trains. So I heard about Raken in about 2015. I was just getting ready to start this project up. Previously we had used Excel was typically what we had used. So we'd hand out a paper copy of a data report to the subcontractors. They'd have to come in, take one out of the box, fill it out, and then the field engineers would take that information and manually fill it back into either an Excel spreadsheet or something like that. Depending on how many subs we had at the time, and we were upwards of 20 to 30 subs out here at our peak, could spend 2-3 hours a day in manually re-entering daily reports into Excel. The biggest fight is, the subs not turning them in and just the amount of follow-up that you'd have to do to go back and get the paper copies from them. And instead of them turning them in daily, you would get a stack of them on Fridays. It's just, there's all kinds of excuses, or the sub would leave and then you had to hunt them down on the next job. At the time that the Super Daily was in its infancy and it was just coming out, and so the subcontractors could sign up and they would fill out all of that paperwork on their own, and I wouldn't have to redo all of it with the field engineer. So that was probably the biggest thing, just the amount of time that the engineers would be saving by having the subs do the work themselves and not having to re-enter it all. Just with the app and the ability to do everything on their phone, it seemed more likely that the subs would take care of those daily rather than wait till the end of the week and just give them to us in a stack on Fridays. Even the more difficult subs, some of the crusty old iron workers, usually it's difficult to get them on board using technology, but they are actually very receptive to using it. The fact that they could do it on their phone, that they could sit there and do the talk to text, they could do the pictures, a lot of the rollover features. Once they had all their guys in there, you just have to push a button and all the information rolls over. Then all they had to do was put a quick description in there. So rather than sitting down and having to handwrite something, doing the talk to text, doing all the automatic features, I think was enticing for them and kept them doing it every single day. Just the amount of time that it's saving, the quality of the reports, just the way that the report prints out. It's automatic. You're not having to go in there and manually put all the pictures in there and do everything like a PDF or something like that. How it automatically adds up all the man hours to date. You have a one-stop shop where you can just open up the latest and greatest report and see exactly how many man hours that you've spent to date, as opposed to going into Excel and making sure that everything's updated, and just the old-fashioned manual way. So that really contributes to the quality of life for our guys. So they're not spending all of their time in front of a computer. They can get in, get their daily reports done, and go see their families.